I'm connecting with a special soul right now that the message is coming through for you that says it's done, it's over, it's destined, there's nothing you need to do about it. What I'm hearing is that there's something that you've been anxious about, maybe your manifestation. And I'm hearing that you don't have to really worry about it because it's already done. It's already done in the quantum. And honestly, that's just how it works. It's already done. Everything's done. Everything is destined for you because there's no time and space um, in the spiritual realm. But in the human realm, we get caught up in this, time and space, and that's part of our experience. So if you're meant to hear this message right now, just know that your manifestation is already done. Okay, it's already done because you've seen it, you felt it, you claimed it, you know it to be true. So this is coming through for the specific soul who actually seen the vision, know it to be true. This is very important. I'm hearing the word know, underline, underline. So if you actually know something is destined for you, you don't need to keep on questioning it. And this is how true manifestation really works, is that we think, and we think 3D to 4 5D, which is not really how it works. It's kind of like reverse engineer. So when this message finds you, you're meant to be reminded of how the manifestation process works. It works from the spiritual realm, it works from the unknown, it works from your imagination, and then it gets manifested out in this projected world, this 3D world, this Maya world. So know that when you have seeded the thought, maybe during a new moon, a full moon, a moment when you're on your bed, on your toilet seat, it doesn't even matter, on your couch. But as long as you see the vision, you feel it to be true, you sense it, you say yes to it, you claim it, and you know it's actually something that feels more like a memory than something that you hope and pray and wish is going to happen, it's going to happen. Okay, so I'm hearing for you, it's destined when you feel like it's a soul memory. Okay, remember this. I feel like it's going to be a really big key in whatever it is that you are moving in your life or moving through in your life, that it's going to feel like your destiny is meant to feel like it's a soul memory. Like you're having deja vu moments, but actually you're remembering the future, because the future, the past, the present, it doesn't really exist in the quantum realm. It's already done. Okay, so now you're literally, some of you guys are very intuitive, you're very psychic, you're able to tap into the energy, you tap into the unknown, and you feel that there is this future that is already been blossomed for you. There's a timeline that has already been played out for you. And now you're just walking the walk, taking the steps, doing the things. Okay, let me know if that's true for you. This is a very rare soul I'm hearing. It's for a very rare group of souls who actually feel like this whole manifestation thing, they know it. It's like you know it before you learned it, because you understand how it works. Okay, I'm hearing for you, the flower of your manifestation has already blossomed. You're maybe at the seed stage, or maybe at the watering and waiting stage, and it can feel frustrating. It can feel sometimes there's a delay, or you can feel like, is it really happening, and the doubt starts to come in. But if you're receiving this message, or you find this video somehow, it's happening. It's already happening. Every event, okay? Every person you meet, every yes, every no, every rejection, every turnaround with every U-turn, every wrong turn I'm hearing. If you think it's a wrong turn, honey, it's a right turn. Okay, it's a right turn for you. That you're actually always guided. And then all of a sudden I'm feeling this like really bright light coming down. It's a very angelic energy. So some of you guys can feel like you have a guardian angel, or you can feel the presence of angels or guardian or spirit guides can be coming through a lot lately. I'm seeing on the left field. So some of you guys can be connecting with that, or it can be a highly spiritual energy or a highly divine feminine energy because it's on your left. So you guys can be connecting with divine feminine energies when it comes to approaching your life, approaching your manifestation, approaching your soul work. Maybe in the past you are more masculine, like overly masculine. Let me know if this is you I'm connecting with. It's like you know how to you know how to eyes on the prize and just do and just be a robot. And you know, somewhere along the way I'm hearing accumulated some health issues, okay, some hypertension, stressor. You know, it's like you're just feeling stressed and you're feeling anxious. A lot of you guys can be feeling with anxiety and overly sense of like unhappiness, like unmotivatedness, like you feel like you've lost your shine, you've lost your sparkle, you've lost your oomph, you've lost your enthusiasm in life, like along the way. And that path has led you to the path of reactivating your divine feminine codes. Okay, and reminding yourself, how is it like to have fun? How is it like to follow your joy? How is it like to tap into your intuition? How is it like to be in love? Okay, and being in love doesn't mean that you have to fall in love with a person necessarily. Being in love with life, being in love with yourself, being in love with all that is, being in love with just the present moment. So I'm feeling and I'm connecting with a soul who's kind of like having, I'm hearing like a renaissance. Like you're having this like rebirth, this era of you, okay? And this is the message I channeled for you in the past video and the past couple videos of like, there's a new era of you, okay? You're entering into this new earth consciousness and you just feel like, what am I even worried for? Like I literally saw the vision of me having this lifestyle, doing what I'm meant to do, my soul being fulfilled, and I'm happy, I'm joyous, and I'm shining. That's what I'm hearing for you. You're shining, you're glowing, you're sparkling. Okay, if this is something that you like to rejuvenate and activate within yourself, I have a 21-day energy makeover. Okay, I will be your personal fairy godmother in this process. If that interests you, down below. Okay, it's called Sparkling New Me 21-day makeover. So you can click the link below and sign up. This is one of my most loved programs, and this is where I see crazy results. I see people manifesting diamond rings, upgrades, money, cash money, young money, G unit. Okay, not the G unit part, but seriously, guys. People are being called hot and sexy and like gorgeous, and they're like, I've never been called like hot and sexy in my life. So a lot of that kind of energy when we talk about manifestations and going deeper into your divine feminine energy as well. So if that interests you, the 21-day makeover with me, you're gonna freaking love it. Okay, 21 days, honey, you become a whole new beast, sexy beast, that is. Okay, link below. When I'm tuning into this energy, I'm seeing this column of wood. I'm seeing that you becoming this unshakable column of wood, that you just have this sense of peace and knowingness. Okay, I feel like the word know and knowingness is the key here for this message. You have this deep sense of center and knowingness. And so that's why you feel like, what am I fussing about? What am I stressing about? What am I fearing about? And this is something that you can be battling with for a big chunk of your life. You know, that's why I was channeling through that some of you guys were having a very masculine, like heavily masculine life. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with being masculine or feminine or anything like that. We have both energies. But when we are overly flowing in one area, when it becomes out of necessity and toxic, okay, it's not you. Maybe you're at your true core frequency. It's more peaceful, it's more trusting, it's more chillaxing. And because you didn't have an upbringing or a situation where you feel safe within yourself, so then you're always like anxious and you feel like you have to do 10 million different things, or else you're not being productive, or you feel like you're not enough, or you feel like something the boss gonna drop. That doesn't come from a place of alignment. You see, that comes from a place of fear and scarcity and actually unhealed traumas and wounds. Okay, so for those of you who are dealing with all of that, sparkling new me, we're going to be talking about how to address some of these heavy energies so that you can be sparkling, okay, and shining in the way that you're meant to. So it's a whole way of relooking at your life, your past, present, future, and then fusing it together and realizing there is no past, present, or future, except for the present that there is. It's the whole combined, okay? It's not separate, but everything is the now. Everything is you deciding who you are, so that comes from identity. Manifestation is come from identity. So a lot of you guys are having a new identity makeover. That's why I would recommend the program if that interests you. You're having an identity makeover where you feel like you are literally taking off that heavy backpack, that gunk in your subconscious trunk, that heavy load, that heavy burden that you, all of a sudden, I'm hearing all of a sudden, you realize like, this is not mine to carry. And then you realize, why the F have I been carrying this for so long? And then you realize that you didn't need to. And you're doing it because you didn't love yourself. And that you didn't trust yourself. And that you didn't believe in yourself. And all of that because of someone didn't love you properly. Didn't believe in you. Didn't cheer for you. Wasn't there for you properly. That's what I'm hearing, properly. So that can be a parental figure, an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, or whoever that was supposed to be there for you. And then you took it upon yourself to kind of like overplaying their role. That's what I'm hearing. Overplaying their role, taking on that burden that is not yours. Yes, you're meant to protect yourself. Yes, you're meant to take good care of yourself. Yes, you're meant to do all of that. But when you're doing it from a place of survival and not thriving, you're always going to lose that feminine essence within you. You're going to feel like, you can be out here being head to toe in pink and glitter on your eyes or whatever. You can be looking the most feminine, but your energy is not feminine. Your energy is, I don't trust nobody. I need to do everything. If I don't do it, who's going to do it? Okay, you become harsh and hard and rough and tough, buff. Okay, so you become all of that. It's a self-protection mechanism, and it's not a place of true wholeness. So I'm hearing you're being asked to reevaluate and relax. And also I'm hearing rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. It's true, guys. When you heal, you age backwards. You reverse age. I feel like I look younger and younger and younger every day. And I feel younger and younger and younger and younger every day. Not because, growing up I had a sparkling, perfect childhood and upbringing. I've gone through a lot of traumas, abuses, and really deep dark holes in my life where I honestly didn't think I would be half of the person I am today. And I had a lot of self-worth and self-value issues, and I just thought I wasn't good enough to take up space, to share my voice, speak, because no one would listen to me. When I moved to Canada when I was around 9 years old, I didn't really know English, and I was really badly bullied. And because of that, I always felt like my voice didn't matter. My presence didn't matter. And if anything that it mattered, it gets made fun of. It gets bullied. It gets abused. So I learned to tiptoe and hide myself for my entire life. And trying to be this image of like, I got it, like I'm gonna make it happen. I became super ambitious, and trying to be whatever this person that I think I needed to be to protect myself. But then what I realized is that I didn't protect my inner child, and that's what she really needed. She needed my love, my softness, my care. She needed me to hug her and tell her that she's beautiful the way she is, and she's amazing, and she deserves to be loved. That's what my inner child needs. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm feeling that maybe your inner child is the one that needs healing right now. And then you became this big, capable, or even overachieving, amazing adult. And then you accumulate all these awards, and you accumulate all these status and all these whatever, even paychecks. But then for what? You know? Do you know how to relax? Right? Do you know how to love? Do you know how to make time to play? Okay, that's important. Okay. If any of this resonates with you, let me know down below. I love to connect with you in the comments and read all your shares, and I appreciate you guys so much. Like this video to share some love, and let me know that you appreciate it. And if you resonate with it at all, and I'm here every day, so hit the subscribe button to be a part of our fam. This is Tina Wong. I love you so much. You're so amazing. Remember that, okay? Love you.